Hello everybody and welcome to the most unwatched YouTube video of all time. Welcome to RoboShock Videos. This is RoboShock here, and I've been looking back at my past videos, and I'm sorry I forgot to shave my hair before this, but I'm going to do it tonight. I know it looks horrible. But aside from that, I've looked up the past videos that I have done. I've done videos that I've talked about. I've done video gaming videos, and what I have noticed is that you guys like to watch me. Oh, I also forgot experiment videos like I've done before with the drink cups and the copper fryer and that. I know that you guys want me to do more of that. Excuse me, I forgot to get something. That sucked. I'm back. I forgot to get my drink. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You guys still like to watch those kind of videos of me. Well, I just come to the conclusion that maybe I'll just do videos about me talking about certain video games and everything. And what I'll do is that when I get a new game, I will show you guys that I'm playing it, and then what I'll do is that I'll have it to the point, turn the camera around to me, to the point where what I think about it, or just keep it on video and tell you what I think about the game. Now, the latest game I'm getting, I bought, and it's coming in the mail. It's a physical copy. I bought Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, and it's been shipped out yesterday. I don't know when I'm going to get it. I might get it tomorrow. I might get it the next day. Whenever I get it, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you guys me playing it, and then while I'm playing it, I'm going to tell you guys what I think about the game personally. I know that everybody got their own reviews saying that it looks great, it doesn't look as good as it was on the other systems. I've just seen reviews of it, and just telling you perfectly honest, I haven't played Revelations 2. I've only seen people play it on YouTube while they were playing and everything. But I've actually seen people playing it, and it looks good. So I don't know how the graphics differ on that. But I have played Resident Evil Revelations 1, okay, on the Wii U. And I know that's not like the best that came out on the Wii. Even though it was good, I liked it, but just some prospects of that game being on the Wii U when it was on other systems as well is missing a lot of concept of in the game. Like on the Wii U, I wanted to play online against other people, and in originality raid mode, and originally not many people bought Resident Evil Revelations on the Wii U, and that kind of sucked for me because I wanted to play raid mode. I hate playing raid mode by myself, which I did numerous times, but I like to play with someone online. So, with that being said, I want to get Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. Like I said, it's coming to mail. I might be getting it tomorrow. I might be getting it the next day. And what I'll do is that I'll show you, I'll play the game, I'll record it for you guys while I play the game, and I will tell you what I personally think about it. Somebody asked me a question about what do I feel about the Xbox One X and the PS4, which system should I get? My personal perspective on that, and like I said, personal, to my opinion, only thing I suggest is that you should pick a system that, like, not only best suits you, but has the type of games that they have for that system, and that would be a reason why you want to get it. Like, I've always been a Nintendo fan. Always been a fan of Nintendo, no matter what. I have always put myself in the backbone of Nintendo because I know sooner or later they will come out with a system that's great. It's just that when they came out with the Wii and the Wii U, it really didn't do it justice. You know, I thought Metroid, for one, I liked Metroid on the Wii. I thought it was awesome, but it just didn't do its justice. The graphics were excellent, graphics was there, but then for some reason, it just fell through. And the same thing with the Wii U. It came out with great games. Don't take it the wrong way. They came out with great games. For one, Monster Hunter Ultimate 3, that came out on the Wii U. As far as I know, it didn't come out on any other system. I understand that Monster Hunter was ported on the PlayStation, but then all of a sudden I heard that it was just on the Wii U, which was great. Bayonetta 2 was only on the Wii U. It wasn't for any other system. That was great. I finally bought one of my favorite games on the Wii U. It wasn't Mario Kart, which I enjoy playing, but it was a game that I started playing on the PlayStation, and it was Fatal Frame on the PlayStation 2, and I thought it was excellent. I loved it. I loved the way the story goes. I loved what you had to use as a weapon, and that was the obscura camera. But what I don't get is that for Fatal Frame, there was a Fatal Frame 2, which was good. It was both for the Wii and the PlayStation, which I enjoy, which I don't mind. But then all of a sudden, it was when the Fatal Frame 3 came out, it wasn't on the Wii on the Wii. It was only on the PlayStation, which again, don't mind. Then it was weird that Fatal Frame 4 came out. It was only for the Wii, but it wasn't for the other systems, which I don't get. This is flip-flopping. Now, as far as I understand it right now, not right now, but when it came out, Fatal Frame 5 was only for the Wii U and not for any other systems. And the only reason why I like Fatal Frame 5 for the Wii U is because you could use the gamepad as a camera when you could, like, get the ghost catcher and everything. I thought that was cool. I thought that was great, the way they added the gamepad so you could use that as a camera. I like that. That was great. Now I got the Nintendo Switch. I've been hearing a lot of the good things about Nintendo Switch and a lot of bad things. But guys, you gotta remember that when new games are coming out for the Switch, the graphics might not be as good as it is compared to the computer or the other gaming systems, because Nintendo went back to cartridge with, in my opinion, I think it's better that they go back to cartridge than going to disc, because I don't mind it being a disc, but for the disc you would have to take a lot more special care with it. You know, if there's scratches on it or whatever, you gotta buy different liquids and everything and all that, try to get it to game be able to play, get this back to shape and everything. But with the cartridge, you don't have to worry about scratches or anything. But it is small. Cartridge, like about yay big, and I have no idea why, but it's yay big. The case that comes in is about this big. It's like triple the size of the cartridge. Maybe Nintendo should think about downsizing the case a little bit for the cartridges when they bring the games out. They should think more about that. But then again, my opinion, but they should do that. Anyway, enough about gaming. Oh, except for one more thing. One series that I do like is the Silent Hill. Now, I played Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. And to me, Silent Hill 3 was the best one that came out. The best one. Then, they made other Silent Hills. I saw a video of Silent Hill 4, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell did they do to the graphics? It's like they totally went freaking backwards with it. You know? It's like they took Silent Hill 4 and they brought it back to where the first Silent Hill was. Hell, I'll even say this, the first Silent Hill wasn't even that bad with graphics, because it was on PlayStation. The first PlayStation 1. And I got into it. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. My God. Then after Silent Hill 4, they made the other Silent Hills and everything. I played the Silent Hill that was on for on the Wii. It was okay, but it really doesn't connect with the first 3 Silent Hills. You know? And I don't know what they did or whatever, but they have to start thinking about what people want from the games. And I don't know if they listen to us. Some of them do, some of them don't. I don't know. But I wish they would listen. So, enough of that. And, well, since you guys like my experimentation, not making hot dogs, they're frozen as hell. So, gonna, like, unfroze them. Got chicken here. For that, too. What I'm gonna probably make myself is fish fillets. Now, I know some of you like fish fillets, some don't. I like fish fillets, and the only reason why I'm eating the fish fillets is because there's only 2 left. So, plus not only that, I'm using the fryer, the copper thing. The only reason is, you could call this another experiment if you want. It don't matter to me, but I figure that using this, it'll cook not only the top, but it'll cook the bottom as well of it. As you could see, have it laid down and everything, see? And like I said, it'll cook the bottom as well, so. What we're going to do is that we're just going to pop it in the oven. And that's good to go. Now, as far as the side goes, for that, probably make myself another thing of mashed potatoes. I don't have much, so let's see. I gotta clean the measuring cup out of this thing because I just washed the dishes. So now we gotta make sure this is like all cleaned out and everything. And you know, for the guys who, the people out there who is doubting Nintendo Switch and everything, as far as I can tell, everybody, just about almost everybody likes Nintendo Switch. The reason why it's doing great is because you could be able to take the Switch on the go with you, so you don't have to like let the game sit at home. Sit at home while you go out somewhere and visit somebody for a week or two, and then you just can't wait to come back home because you went so far into the game, and then you come back home, you finish it, or you have to start over again and everything. I mean, this is what the Nintendo Switch is. You can take it with you, and everybody loves that. They did get a battery thing for the Switch. I personally didn't get it yet. I'm thinking on getting it. But my son has bought the Switch with him numerous times and everything, and he enjoys it. I mean, he took the Switch with him when we went out to do laundry the one day. He didn't have to wait to go home and play his favorite game and everything. I mean, the console just stays here. He could just take that portable screen with him and put Joy-Cons on the side and play on the go. That's what I like. That is what I like. And you could be able to take games with you on the go from now on. And from my perspective, people like that. You know? People like that. And isn't that something like what people want from the consoles, is to be able to have it to a point where you could be able to take it with you on the go and be able to play either the game by yourself or you can play with friends. I mean, isn't that what most people want anyways? I mean, I'm not saying the other systems are bad and everything. I mean, I had a couple games that I had the PlayStation 2 one time, and it was great. Most of the games that I had on the PlayStation 2 was good and everything, but for some reason I just like playing the Wii U so much because of the games that were out for the Wii U and everything. I enjoyed playing. But I did play PlayStation 2 from time to time, but then my PlayStation 2 went kaput, and I couldn't be able to play the PlayStation 2 anymore. Not only that, when it went kaput, I did not have a way to go to a certain place to get it fixed. I also didn't have money at that time to be able to get a new one, which sucks. So, and not only that, when I play the Nintendo Switch, I don't have to hear no. Like, I don't have to worry about hearing the disc moving or whatever. I mean, it's nice and quiet. So, I mean, it's great to have. Probably guys probably enjoying me doing this. A little bit more. Those pit plates are gone. For the milk. God damn it, would you stop? Man! Kick your ass. Just give me a minute. I'll get back to talking to you in a minute. I mean, I got like almost, when Resident Evil Revelations come, I'm gonna have over 30 games on my Switch. And I normally don't do that. I mean, that's the first for me. I never usually get that many games for a gaming system within a year. Usually it takes me almost 2 years for me to get up that high, but for some reason, there was games coming up for Switch that I liked. You know, most people don't like the games that I have. Like Has-Been Heroes, I like it. It's a good fine game. Lick Spear is a good game. Let's see, the latest game that I have besides Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, the latest game that I have is a game that I used to play with my son and his family, and it's fun, and not only that, I get to play online with different people, if the people got the same game I have. I got Uno. Now, I like Uno. Uno is a great game. I love it to death. Never thought that I would get it, that it would come on the Switch. Then I heard about it. It's like, oh, I gotta get this. Basically, I do love Uno. It's just that, the Uno that's on the Switch, and if it's on any of the platforms, it's kind of different. I mean, it has, like, winter themes. It has, other kinds of things too, like Rayman, Rabbids. And all that. So, and it has the dance party theme on that as well. In winter. And not only that, you could also on there, you also got stacking rules. You got limit play, like how many points to go up to. The highest is 500. And it goes up to. Don't go higher than that. And let's see, what else? Oh, Force Play, it has that too. It has Force Play too. And I don't know, it has other little stuff too. I just can't remember now on top of my head. I've been playing it for quite a bit too with people online who has it. But yeah, Uno's a fun game. I also finally got Monopoly. I enjoy Monopoly, but sometimes it's hard to find people that's online who likes to play Monopoly. You know what I mean? So I don't mind that. You know, I get to play against the computer and everything, see if I could up my game more on what to do. So, excuse me. I have to make sure that I got the right counts. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm saying, talking about. Yeah, so I mean, I've liked Monopoly ever since I played it in the past. You know, it's a very fun game. It's also addicting. The same thing like Uno. Uno's addicting. My son right now is addicted to Skyrim because every time when he comes over, all he does is play Skyrim, which it doesn't bother me because, you know, I got two gaming systems. If he plays Skyrim all day and everything, don't bother me. I got my laptop I could go on, and I also got my Wii U gamepad, which I could go on. So if he wants to use the TV or whatever, that's fine with me. Don't bother me. Plus, he's only here on a weekend. So, of course, I'm nice, so I let him play whatever. We haven't played games together, like, probably in a while now since I've gotten Skyrim. And like I said, I haven't played Skyrim before, and I wanted to get it because I want to play it personally. And of course, it looks better on the computer and everything, but other than that, it's not really that bad on the Switch. Of course, it's going to have its glitches and everything. What gaming system doesn't? Okay? What gaming system don't have it? What game does not have its glitches on a particular system? Come on. Every gaming console that's out there, even the computer game, has glitches. So, but the graphics for Skyrim coming to the Switch, not only I liked it. I liked what could do and everything. It's awesome. Why, wide land to freaking spread out and search and everything else, and fight bandits, dragons, giant spiders, and all that, wizards, sorceresses, witches, and all that. It's great, but be able to take it on the go. How cool is that? How awesome is that? You can sit for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours playing the game on the computer or the PS4, the Xbox, and all of a sudden you have to go somewhere with your family, whatever. You gotta go meet someone. Maybe there's like a business deal that you have to do. You know, go to work and everything. That you can save the game where it is and everything, but you can't. Then when you go on break or whatever, you can have lunch or everything, and you think about, oh man, I have to really play my game right now. I wish I had it here, but you couldn't take it with you because it's big and bulky and everything else. But with the Switch, it's like it's like having a 3DS. Okay, yes, its screen's a little bit bigger than 3DS and everything, but you could be able to take Skyrim on the go with you. And this way, when you're freeing at your school or you're at work or wherever you are, you could be able to take it out and be able to play it. And you could be able, and not only that, you could just start play where you were left off, and that is so amazing. That's why the Switch is awesome to have. But most people don't like the Switch, and that's fine. That's you guys' opinion. But look at, look at the sales that the Switch had ever since it came out. The sales have skyrocketed for the Switch. And people, I got the game Don't Knock Twice. That was a computer game. That came to the Switch. And people say that the timing of the scaring and everything is a little off and everything compared to computer. I don't care. It did its job by what? Freaking jump scare me. And it has jump scared me quite a few times. I was at one part of the game, I had to start the whole thing over, and I did. And even though the parts that I know where the jump scares were, I still got jump scared. Come on. And not only that, Capcom is also trying to put together Resident Evil 7 to go onto the Switch. That is awesome. This way, I won't have to worry about buying a whole other system or anything. If the sales go well for them, with Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 on the Switch and other games they are porting to the Switch, they'll put Resident Evil 7 on the Switch, and that to me is awesome. I get to finally play Resident Evil 7 and judge it for myself on how it is on the Switch. I just like Switch. I've always enjoyed Nintendo. Regular Nintendo was my first system, not my very first system, but my very first system was Atari. And sometimes I miss playing the Atari because some of the games that I had on there, which I was a kid, I enjoyed playing. But I didn't have nothing from Sega or anything like that. It was Nintendo. Because Nintendo had certain games that I enjoyed playing. Super Mario Brothers, Dog Hunt. My late grandmother, God rest her soul, we went, me, my mother, and my grandma, we all went to the store, and when we were going out, my grandma said that she was going to get me Nintendo, but I didn't think she was going to get me a deluxe set that had Rob the Robot and the Zapper. I thought she was just going to get me the console and that's it. No, she had brought me the deluxe set. That came with the robot and the gun and freaking Super Mario Brothers and Dog Hunt and a game that is also that uses the robot as well. That came with the system. And I've had the Nintendo all through the years going up from 1986 to when regular Nintendo's they stopped making regular Nintendo games. And there was games in there that I enjoyed playing. I mean, Zelda's first one, Metroid, Dragon Warrior, okay, and other games. Then after that, regular Nintendo, I got Super Nintendo. Games on there I liked. Metroid, Zelda, you know. I even got the Bazooka for the Super Nintendo. I like to playing that games on that, where you have to, with the Komos jumping out of a hole and you shoot. Like the droid playing that. Then I got the 64. That system was awesome in itself. That game's on there that I liked. Hexen. That game was good. I enjoyed playing that. It took me a while to beat, but I defeated it. Zelda, I enjoyed playing on and everything. Then it's like after that, it came out with GameCube. GameCube was doing awesome. I mean, look at the Zelda game that came out on the GameCube. Okay? You had Zelda, the animated one, which I thought that was awesome. Being out and seeing everything, Wind Waker, that was a good one. Another one that they had was Twilight Princess. That is so far my second favorite Zelda game. The first one's Breath of the Wild. That's my best one yet now. Breath of the Wild's number one. Zelda comes in second. Then Wind Waker comes in third. I didn't like the Zelda game on the Wii. I liked it, but then I didn't like it. I had mixed emotions about that when it came on the Wii. So that is totally different. And then Nintendo was dying. It was desperate. So what they did, they come out with the Wii U. It did alright, but there were certain games that was not porting to the Wii U, so that died. And then Nintendo did a 180, and this past year, well, it's almost this past year, early this year, they showed everybody the Nintendo Switch. Everybody was intrigued about it. First it was going to be the Nintendo NX. Now they changed it to the Switch. Don't matter to me. Everybody was intrigued about it. All the games that were going to be coming out, porting to the system and everything, was doing great. And then, when it first came out, I got to say though, the 1-2 Switch it is a fun game. Not that bad of a game whatsoever, but I think they should have put a little bit more thought on putting the games on there. That's my opinion. But they made it to a point where you can use the Joy-Cons, and I got the 1-2 Switch for me and my son to play. We had fun playing it, we really did. We barely play it because he's playing Skyrim and I'm doing something else, but it's still 1-2 Switch is still fun. Just there's a couple of games on there I wish they would have thought about before putting it on there, because that really isn't that fun. Then after a few months, more games came out, good games came out for the Switch and everything, and all of a sudden the Switch sales started to skyrocket, and then there was companies that were trying to freaking sue the Nintendo because the Switch that they made is a rip-off of that company's copy of what they had, and it was just stupid. Because that company stopped manufacturing what they were making all a while, and then all of a sudden when the Switch comes out for Nintendo, and Nintendo's making all this pile of money and everything, and the company is suing Nintendo because of what that company was making that, but the company stopped manufacturing that stuff a while ago. But they still sued the Nintendo company. As far as I am concerned, that's stupid, screwed up, but the bottom line is that Nintendo right now is right back there in the top 5, or the top 3 I should say. It's doing excellent. The games that are coming out to the system, awesome. When I heard Skyrim come out, I had to put money on the side so I can get Skyrim, and I did that. I love it. I enjoy playing the game, not as much as my son, which he plays hours on end when he's here. But I still play from time to time. Puzzle should be almost done. And I don't know. I mean, there's the penny I'll never see. So, with that being said, it looks like Nintendo is back on top. Now, look at this. Not only that, you know how when you put like fish and stuff on a flat pan and it'll be black stuff and everything? Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. No black or whatever. You don't get that discolored taste or anything. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to end the video here. I think I talked off your ear long enough about what I think about the Nintendo Switch, the other games and everything. Like I said, next video I'm going to do, it's going to show me playing Resident Evil Revelations, both 1 and 2 on the same day, and I'm going to tell you what my personal experience about the game. Okay, so till the next video, see you then. Bye-bye.